Did y'all just so happen to like that intro too? It was made by the same person that made the intro from the last video, the Goku Black video. Uchiha Tengoku. Go subscribe to him. He got fucking editing skills out the ass. He doesn't edit that much anymore, but he still does it to an extent. So yeah, go subscribe to him. Go I'll leave his channel link, well, a video of his channel, the Goku Black video that he has on his channel, in the description and comment section below. And yeah, just go show him some support, because I hate it when I see small YouTubers make some fucking spectacular content, but their numbers just don't show it, and the quality of the content is obviously underrated. But the main thing about this video is discussing that little tactic slash strategy of sitting on the ground to regain stamina. And I know some people think it is cheap, some people think it is OP, some people think it's just downright annoying. Me, in my opinion, I'll say this right out now, and after I say this, I'll explain it. I don't think it's cheap, because I'll explain that later. I don't think it's OP, because that doesn't really make necessarily any sense. In a sense it is, in a sense it isn't. But it's not. It's the most thing I can really say about it is it's annoying. If anything, that's the most I can say about it. In my opinion, if I'm fighting someone that constantly dips to the ground, I can't say they're playing cheap or whatever. I can just say they're fucking annoying. They're annoying like a motherfucker. And I can be annoying as well, but it's not OP and cheap, and I'll explain here why is that. Now the thing is, whenever you have to sit on the ground or sit in the ground in the middle of a fight, increases your stamina regen out the ass. So you just get like boosted stamina regen. But in order for you to actually activate that regen, you have to sit on the ground and like stay there. Like, you can't move, you can't hold the block button, you just gotta stay there wide open. And if somebody tries to attack you, it'd be your best bet to move, unless you know they're trying to fake you out, in which case you can just stay there again. I mean, it's just based on how you want to do it. Like in the tournament of power that I'm hosting, I'm not banning that, because it's just a strategy and tactic. Now the thing is about it, when you do it, you can't attack, and that person basically has to attack you. So some people might think, well, what's the difference between snap vanishing a bunch and doing square and back vanishing and squaring like all match? Well, the difference is, when you're back vanishing or simply snap vanishing, step vanishing a bunch, you can attack and you can't get hit at the same time. So you can basically, with the way how invincibility frames work on this game, you can basically control the match, kind of, in a sense. Like, you can attack, like if you keep doing it all match, they can't hit you, but you can decide whenever you want when to attack. Sitting on the ground, however, sitting on the ground doesn't necessarily do anything like that. Okay, so basically, like, you can't attack. It's not like you have the option to attack, because you're there to sit on the ground. All right, you don't have the option to attack when you're trying to do that strategy slash tactic, but that person has to attack, and you have either options. You can either move, well, it'd be the most preferable thing to do, or you can like try to fake out their fake out if you know that's what they're gonna do. There's multiple ways you can go about it, but the thing is, it's not really the only thing. Like I said, it's annoying, but it's not cheap in OP. It's not like, yeah, let's say you were to step vanish the whole match, and you were able to increase your stamina regen by an ass ton, like as if you were sitting on the ground. Now you see, that shit is OP because you can't get hit, so that person can't really do anything about it. To be honest, I think step vanishes should take away, like, each step vanish should take away like 1/10 of a stamina bar and shit. So like 10 step vanishes, that's like a whole stamina bar. That would make the most sense. You think moving that fucking fast in the middle of a fight wouldn't reduce your stamina, to be honest, but I'm not gonna fucking get on that. That's for another topic, for another video. But yes, I don't think, in my opinion, sitting on the ground to regain your stamina is cheap, nor OP, nor broken, or any of that sense. It is annoying, and it can be deemed as sort of cheap. Like I said, cheap has something to do with like fighting morals in the game and shit. But is it broken? Is it cheap? OP? It's not broken or OP. Cheap is really up to you. It's really up to you how you want to deem it like that. But you can't say it's necessarily broken or OP. Some people think that cheap, broken, and OP are the same thing. Now, broken is what Punisher Drive was before the patch. OP is like Eagle Kick, and cheap is just something that, let's say, block spamming. All right, that shit is cheap, but it's not fucking broken, and it's not OP, because you can do something about it. it's just very annoying to deal with, and it's just like across that, it's like between that border of annoying and fucking broken and OP. It's between that border. So if anybody decides to sit on the ground to increase their stamina gen on you in the middle of a fight, if you have like, if you can control the map, if you want to like an easy get out of the way of it, if you are the host of that lobby, then just pick a map with no full, like sky, space, any other spaces, anywhere that doesn't have a map, shit like that. I know that time space zone, the one where you fought the Migrad or some shit, yeah, that one doesn't have a sky either. I mean, have a ground either. That's just straight sky, nothing to sit on. Even if you go to the bottom of the ground, bottom of the map, you won't be able to like regen stamina as fast as you would on any other flat map like Wasteland, World Tournament Stage, anything like that. So if you want an easy get out of jail free card of that, then yeah, I would pick a place with no ground. But let's say you're not the host, or you don't want to be like that. You want to beat them with all they got, whatever they're trying to throw at you, so they can't make any excuses. All right, so the best thing that you can do is to deny them of the ground. Constantly pressure them to where they don't even have a chance to go to the ground, because they're gonna knock you away, then go to the ground. The thing about that is they're really reducing their chances of winning in a sense, because they just dropped their entire combo to get some of their stamina back when they could have took some of your health and potentially made you waste more stamina bars than you think you would have if you would have just evased, not technically, well, that's an option, evasive or vanished. They're often just gonna like sit there and like, if you approach them, they're gonna like hold the block button, try to predict for the perfect block, and you just fake it, go around them. Sometimes they'll like start step vanishing to the side, or like snap vanish back and then square, like I said before, especially if they're a hit player. How to play as hit coming soon. But yeah, the thing about the players that play like that, they're just gonna like back up, so you just have to bait them out what they're gonna do, and they're smart. They're gonna try to bait you out of your bait, so it's kind of at that point a mind game. You see, this is the thing that I'm talking about, the technique shit. It's not just about having much skill and shit, it's about having strategy and tactic, and the mind games, the technique, how smart you are. And some people might consider experience towards that, but nah, not necessarily, because I know people that can play the game for like have been playing the game for a long ass time, and they're not as good as people that has played as half of them. Remember, when a bunch of YouTubers were playing this game early as hell, and then in a matter of 30 minutes we surpassed what they did in a allotted time of like 12 hours or so, because they had a bunch of chances to play Xenoverse 2 before everybody else. So yeah, experience not really over that. It's more of how, plain and simple, how smart you are. But yeah, that's my video for today. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. Leave a comment, let me know what y'all thought, and leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Remember to subscribe to Uchiha Tengoku for some dope ass edits, and I'll catch y'all later in the next video.